So, hi there everybody. I think we are live. Great to see you all. Let's see, next stream is on Thursday, which will be the 12th of September at 3:30 UK time. Lovely to see you all. Hi there, Ronan. Let's see. 206,470. Okay, so let's welcome everyone. Hi Nikolai, good to have you. A new one. Hi Oksana, hi Renyard, hi Ronan, hi Sergey, hi Renyard. Great to be with you all. Hi there to Oksana and Julia. Lovely to see you all. So let's start straight away. Hi Badia as well, another new one. Okay, and hi Mike Larry, lovely to see you. So, horses can plan and strategize, new study shows. Okay, this is actually a reasonably short one. You've just got to choose the best word to fit in the space. So, yes, you can lead a horse to water, and it turns out convince it to drink if the reward, award, bonus, gift is great enough, researchers have found. Strategies, yeah, strategies to do different things. Strategies to learn English. That's better. Okay, so if the let's see, we've got reward from Oksana, reward from Sergey, reward from Mike, reward from Nicola, reward from Ronan and Julia and Renyard. Okay, an award is normally a prize that they give you. A bonus is something extra, and a gift is what you get at Christmas. So very clearly, hi Vimal, the reward, if what they get back is enough. Strategize is a verb. It's a great verb. Very, very definitely, Renyard, to strategize. You award somebody with compensation. You award somebody normally with a prize. Whereas a reward is normally for good behavior. I'm thinking about the reward maybe you get if for catching a criminal in the Wild West. So let's try the next one anyway. And no, that's not it. Okay. So a new study has suggested that horses are more intelligent than previously thought. Well, horses are more intelligent than previously thought, having been observed to quickly modify, alter, adapt, suit to a treat-based game with changing rules. So notice this preposition to. Yeah, to. So let's see. Broxton, hi Broxton. Adapt from Broxton, adapt from Nicola, adapt from Julia, adapt from Sergey, adapt from Renyard, and adapt from Mike. Quickly evolve. Hi Mr. Khan. Okay, to evolve is something more. They quickly evolve. No, this is to do with evolution. So to alter. I altered the settings on the central heating because it was cold. I altered the the way I wanted to do this work. Change, yes, Mr. Khan. Modify their behaviour. To quickly modify their behaviour. Yeah, but not, okay, yes, exactly, but not modify to. Modify doesn't fit with to. Alternating current. Alternating current. Okay, so it's to alter to, no. Adapt to. Okay, so they adapted to it. To a treat-based game with changing rules. Researchers from Nottingham Trent University. Hi, speak spoken. Researchers from Nottingham Trent University said they were surprised by how the horses quickly realised, grabbed, grasped, took the game, busting previous theories that equine brains respond only to immediate stimuli and are not complex enough to strategise. In all fairness, to judge something in a fair way, to give a fair and reasonable opinion of something, Mr. Khan. So Oksana and Julia say grasped. Sergei says grasped. Grasped the game from Renyard. So how the horses quickly realised how to play the game. Okay, they realised how to play the game. Grasped for Mike. Grab the game. Grab is physically to take. Took the game. No. It's gonna have to be this one. How quickly they grasped the game. Yeah, how quickly they understood. Yeah, you need to grasp the meaning of this. Okay, to grasp the meaning of this. And let's try a new one. The new findings could lead to more humane horse training. Horse training leadership, horse training regimes, horse training mandates, horse training dispensation, and improvements to their welfare, researchers said. Okay, so we've got regimes from Oksana, regimes from Mr. Khan, regimes from Julia. The explanation was as clear as mud. Thus I couldn't grasp the meaning. Yes, to grasp, to understand. I think, Renyard, you've grasped the meaning of this word. Regimes for Nicola, and regimes for Sergei as well, and regimes for Renyard. That's good. Okay, so let's see. Horse training leadership. Leadership, no. Dispensation. A dispensation means you don't have to obey a certain rule. You don't have to obey a certain thing. A mandate is permission to do something. A regime, normally something like a political regime, or maybe a dietary regime. It's a way of doing things, a set of rules, training routines, training styles. A regime is the way something is done by the people in power. Normally, most commonly, a regime is used politically. Training protocols, very definitely, Renyard. So the regime in the UK is going to be the current Labour government. Okay, so regime. And The study engaged, involved, occupied, committed 20 horses who first were rewarded with a treat for touching a piece of card with their nose. Hi Mukhtar. Involved for Mukhtar, involved for Sergey, involved for Mr. Khan, involved for Mike, involved for Reynard and Julia. Okay, so let's see. Involved for Julia. So engaged, used. But let's see. You engage somebody to work for you. Or if you're engaged, you're very interested in something. I was engaged in a difficult task. Embraced is off. Embrace doesn't work. To embrace, it's literally to put your arms around, to cover various things. This new law embraced young people and old people both at the same time. Embrace, no. Deja vu is a feeling that you've seen something before. They invited. The horses were engaged in the research. Yes. The study engaged. It sounds like employed. They gave them jobs. Occupied, no. Rules of engagement, the rules of fighting. Yes, Reynard. The study gathered. So they went to look for, and they found the horses here and here and here. Gathered doesn't work. To gather is to bring together as well. The study involved, yeah? Okay, 20 horses. To commit, no. Involved in such and such actions, yes. Are you involved in this? 20 people were involved in the accident. Yeah, to be involved, to participate. And let's continue. In the second stage, a stoplight was introduced, submitted, entered, ushered in, and the rule was changed so that the reward was only given if they touched the card while the light was off. Good morning, Manisco. Lovely to see you. So, introduced for Oksana and Sergey and Nicola and Julia and Nina. Hi, Nina. And introduced for Mukhtar and introduced for Mr. Khan as well. Okay, so let's see. Good afternoon, Nina. To submit, introduced for Mike as well. You submit your homework. To submit is to hand in. To disengage means to retreat, to go away. But in military jargon, it was very difficult for the troops to disengage from the battle that they were involved with. A stoplight was added. Absolutely, added works very nicely. To usher in, to accompany when, to bring into, came into being. Yes, was installed. Yes, Nina, very definitely. Came into being. Yes, Mr. Khan. Okay, so was entered. No, was introduced. You introduced something. Something new in the system. Was brought into existence. So for the third. This did not alter the behaviour of the horses, as they were observed touching the card regardless of the position, class, stage, status of the light. That is until the rules change for a third time. Hi Burb, lovely to see you. So we've got position for Burb, position for Sergey, Julia says position, Oksana says status, Nicola says position, Renyard says status, Mr. Khan says position, Nina says position. So this is a very interesting one. Muqtad says position. But this is talking about whether the light is on or off, regardless of whether the light was on or off. Direction. The mode of the light. Yes, Sergey. So did I, Oksana. And you're going to get the ice cream for this one, Oksana, because you got the right answer. The only person who answered it correctly. The status, is it on or off? The position says, is it here, or is it here, or is it down there, or up there, or over there? No. Well done, Oksana. Yeah, the status of the light. The position says where it is. It doesn't. The position doesn't say if it's on or off. The class of light, is it what type of light is it? Is it red? Is it blue? Is it a halogen light? Is it, and the stage, no, it's the status, very definitely the status. The status, is it on or is it off? Okay, and in the final stage, yeah, great job, Oksana, absolutely. In the final stage, researchers introduced they could change the position of the light. It was up there or over there, exactly. In the final stage, researchers introduced a fine sentence scourge penalty of a 10-second timeout for touching the card while the stoplight was on. So, penalty for Sergey and Burb and Julia and Mr. Khan. Penalty for Mike and penalty for Oksana. Okay, a fine is talking about money. So a €10 fine. Penalty for Renyard. A fine it talks about money. Yeah, Nina. No, fine doesn't work. Virat Kohli, he's a cricketer, Mr. Khan. A penalty for Muqtad. One of the greatest Indian cricketers ever. A sentence is what you get in court, where the judge sentenced him to 2 years in prison. Scourge. Okay, a scourge is a long-term problem. So, for example, Julia, drugs are a scourge of our society. To scourge means to whip with a whip and to take all the skin off somebody's back. This was like a punishment. But something that's a scourge is a major problem. Perhaps inflation is a scourge of our economy. Corruption is the scourge of the political classes. So a scourge is something that's really bad for everybody. Something that is a constant and major problem. A scourge is something that's very serious as well. And a 10-second timeout is not a scourge. Maybe children not going to school is a scourge of our modern society. They scourged the poor devil with the captain's daughter. Okay, the captain's daughter, that's very good, is the cat of nine tails. Okay, that's very good, Renyard. Okay. Punishment. It's a punishment. Yeah, let's see, the scourge used to be a punishment, but I think not anymore. Today a scourge is just a serious problem. Viruses are a scourge of internet. The team observed a rapid adjustment, fixing, regulation, tuning, tweaking to the horse's behaviour. Now there was a cost to getting it wrong. All of them quickly learned to play by the rules to avoid the timeout, researchers said. So we've got adjustment for Oksana and Nina and Nicola. We've got adjustment for Mr. Khan and Julia and Burb. Oh no, Burb goes for regulation. Mike goes for adjustment. Manisco goes for tweaking. Oksana's goes for tweaking as well, I believe. So let's start with tweaking. Tweaking of, okay, yes, Oksana, exactly. A tweaking of the horse's behaviour. And a rapid fixing of, regulation of, tuning of, tweaking of, but adjustment too, very definitely. A tweak is a little tiny change. You tweak something, but a tweaking of. So it's got to be adjustment, because it's adjustment too. And let us continue. Yes, Mukhtar, adjustment too. A shift of as well. Yes, Mr. Khan. Okay, so we're already getting answers. Performance for Nina and Oksana and Burb. We were expecting horses' achievement, accomplishment, performance, completion to improve when we introduced the timeout. But we were surprised by how immediate and significant the improvement was, lead researcher Louise Evans said. So performance, we've had performance for Nina and Oksana and Burb and Renyard and Mike. Performance for Julia and Sergey and Mr. Khan, and Mukhtar goes for completion. So completion talks about completing a task. Is getting all the way to the end, doing everything. The completion of an activity, the completion of a product, of a project, the completion of a plan. But completion here, no. Horses' achievement to improve. Their achievement, but achievement is something much bigger than just getting this right. As opposed to is the opposite of. No as opposed to yes. Good as opposed to bad. Yes, completion. Completion of a deal, completion of a contract, absolutely. Accomplishment is like achievement, is something really good, but the performance is how they do. You put your performance on a test could be good or it could be bad. The researchers, cut 1, 2. Yes. The researchers believe the fact the horses adapted so quickly indicates they understood the rule of the stoplight the entire time, but had no reason to follow the rule when there was no consequence, importance, after effect, matter for getting it wrong. Yeah, absolutely, Burb, you're right. This should be 2 words. So let's see. Sergei goes for consequence, Mike for consequence, Oksana for consequence, Nina for consequence, Burb for after effect. Consequence for Mukhtar, consequence for Julia, after effect for Mr. Khan, consequence for Renyard. There was no importance if you got it wrong. It didn't matter if you got it wrong. Manisko goes for after effect as well. Okay, I think both after effect and consequence work, because an after effect is something that happens after you do something. However, I think consequence is a much better word. Ramifications. Subsequence. Subsequent. Subsequence means next. So first I picked up the pen. Subsequently I used it to write. So subsequent means comes after, but not as a result of. Consequence means comes after as a result of. I let it go, and the consequence was that it fell. I let it go, and subsequently it fell. But subsequent just says after. Consequence says after and as a result of. So after effect works, but the after effects of the disease, yes, it's possible. The consequences, but consequence here I think is a much better word. So let's go for the next one. Whoops. Credit. Okay, the study published in the Applied Journal Animal Behavior Science Journal shows that horses are more cognitively advanced than they are given credit. So Oksana has gone for credit 4. Burb, credit 4. I'm sorry about no notifications, P. Credit 4 for Nina. It's lovely to see you, Patricia. I'm glad you're with us. Credit, okay, give somebody credit 4 for Sergei, for Julia. Correct, credit 4. To give credit 4 for Manisko. Credit 4 for Mukhtar and Mike. Credit 4 for Nicola. Credit 4 for Renyard. I think you've got connection problems, Patricia. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, I've got a ping of 18. Equine, of horses. Equine means belonging to horses. So to give somebody credit for something. Equine, of horses. Equus in Latin, horse. Yes, Patricia. Well done. 4. Yes. And this teaches us that we shouldn't make ideas, assumptions, hypothesis, speculation about animal intelligence or sentience based on whether they are built just like us, she said. So, assumptions for Bourbon, Nina and Julia and Mukhtar and Mike and Nicola and Sergei and Manisko and Renyard and Oksana. Sentience. Sentience is feeling, is understanding, A rock is not sentient, Nina. Equine. So equine, it's a formal way of saying of horses. Okay, sentient, from to feel. If you're a sentient being, is something that can see and understand. So sentience. This is about cognition. It's about understanding. It's about feeling. Equestrian army. Okay, an equestrian army is an army on horses. An equine army is an army of horses. Equine. Equine, very definitely. Good, Reynard. Okay, so we shouldn't make... So, let's see, for hypotheses, it should be hypotheses, but it's not. It's hypothesis. We shouldn't speculate, to make assumptions about something. Okay, let's go. And that is, believe it or not, the end of the article. And the next one, okay, why there's a boom for damp busting machines. Horsey scarves, I quite like them. Yeah, but notice an equine scarf would be a scarf for a horse. So we're going to stop there, believe it or not. That was just right. It fitted perfectly. So let's see. Next stream is, when's this going to be? On Thursday, which is going to be the 12th of September at 3:30 p.m. UK time. Non-sentient. Psychodrama, equus. Yes, that's very definitely an equine drama, Patricia. It's been a real fun. Great practice as always. That's the idea. We're practicing our English. We're thinking about it. But all of you speak such good English. Why the horse is mad? Why are the horses mad? Okay, so thank you all very much. Let's see. And thank you to Bourbon, Julia and Manisco and Mike and Mukhtar. And thanks to Nicola and Nina and Oksana and Patricia and Renyard and Sergey. Please come back, Mukhtar and Nicola. It would be nice to see you again. I hope to see you on Thursday. Thank you very much for coming, Mike. It's been great having you. To make assumptions. Okay, so have a great day, and I will see you all on Thursday with a bit of luck. Yeah, I'll see nearly all of you on Thursday. So take care and bye for now. So more often than not, it means 60% of the time, 70% of the time. More often than not, all of you come. Hi, Muqtad. Please come again on Thursday, Muqtad.